Hi beautiful and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a WAP inspired look. This is inspired by the Megan and Cardi B looks that they did for their YouTube live, I think it was. Megan did purple and Cardi did green. I thought it would just be best to offset both of those colors and just do one that nobody else would think of. So here I am being the smart cookie that I am, doing hot pink. As for this dress, I got it from Fashion Nova, and the little feathers around it are the same feathers I had for my robe. I just have these like left around laying, so put them to good use. Love being a hoarder. Comes in handy sometimes. This tutorial took me 2 days to complete, so some of it is some of it you can tell is a different day than the other day. So hope you guys enjoy it regardless, and stay tuned to see how I got this look.
All I gotta say is, mwah! And you already know who it is.
Getting started right away, I'm using the Temptation Atomic Pink. I had a whole thing where I did some watercolor and I did a test on that orangey piece you see right there. And as you can tell, it's clearly not the right color I needed. I wanted a bright pink, and I ended up picking up Neon Peach from Temptation, and that wasn't bright enough. So here I am testing this Atomic Pink to make sure that this is right before I had to go back and try again. So yeah, it was best that I wasn't lazy like I wanted to be and did watercolor. Doing the dye like straight directly on the hair was one of the best decisions I could have made in this process, because I just truly don't think that the color would have been as nearly as vibrant if I would have just done the watercolor, and I would have had to buy a lot more dye. I only ended up using 3 bottles of dye, and I bought 4 for the whole thing, and I used 3 doing it by hand, but I would have definitely used all 4 had I done watercolor. But here I am just dyeing the bundle that will be wrapped around the ponytail for the updo. I think it's best to leave the dye in the bottle. I didn't do this for the entirety of the wig, but if you just squirt it on and then spread it out, it's way easier than what I'm about to do. So don't do what I'm finna do, even though you ain't see what I'm finna do yet, but make sure you do comb it out and make sure that all the hair is evenly distributed and the color is even, all that good shit. That's what you need to do. So as for the wig, I did this dumb shit. I had the hair in the bowl and I was applying it via the brush. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that, cause a bitch like me made a mess, and I made a like clean upable mess. Like it was like I could come back from my actions, but just leave the dye in the bottle and squirt it on and comb it through. I feel like that would have been such an easier process than what I did. So watch me, don't mimic me, and learn from my mistakes. I definitely think you should leave the dye in the bottle. Yeah, girl, I don't know. I always get to apologizing for these voiceovers. I don't think nobody else complains about these voiceovers, but y'all, when I be talking like this, I just be talking, saying nothing. I need to get a script or something. But one time I did try to get a script and it just wasn't good. So here's me rambling. I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm just gonna keep doing this to the whole entire head, and yeah, don't do what I did, because I just ended up making a mess. I'm glad I didn't make such a big mess that it wasn't able to be cleaned up. But make sure if you're doing it this way, you have a little bit of paper or like a trash bag opened up beneath the stand of the wig stand, base. Girl, that. Make sure you got that covered up, and you gonna be just fine. Now, initially, I didn't want to include the footage from me doing this watercolor, but I did think it was important that you guys knew that I put some petroleum jelly on the lace. And I didn't know that this was going to be so beneficial, but it truly was, because absolutely no dye ended up on my lace. Regardless of how I ended up doing it, if I would have did it watercolor wise, it would have been fine. And also, me doing it by hand, just there was no dye on this lace. Please take this tip. You don't learn nothing else from this video, take this tip with you. So by this point, I've just placed the wig onto the bag, and so the bag was like holding the wig in place. But I'm getting dye on this lace. This is the good side. You can't really tell I got dye on this lace on this side, but I did get dye on the lace while dyeing it. And when I rinsed it out, it was nothing. And I'll show you guys that. Did I edit that out? Girl, I don't know if I edited that out, but I promise y'all that there's no lace on this lace. There was no dye on this lace whatsoever. So please take that petroleum jelly trick. Take it. So now I'm just going through and making sure I'm getting as close to the root as possible. At this time I was being a little careful because I just didn't want to dye on there, but now that I'm looking back, I could have been as messy as I wanted to be because it just wasn't going to be on there. But I think I did a pretty good job making sure it was as close to the root as possible. When you don't dye close to the root, it can give you like the illusion of a thick ass part because you forgot like a whole centimeter of hair. So make sure you get as close as possible, and if you do the trick, you should be fine and no dye should get on this lace. I didn't include this because I thought it would be pretty self-explanatory, but I did go ahead and rinse and shampoo out the hair, and I left it outside to dry, which is like the best thing ever to do in the summer. I'm gonna miss the summer for the sole purpose of me leaving my wigs out to dry. It's the best. But now we're just gonna go ahead and move forward onto the makeup portion of this look. I ended up doing it really much better the second day. That's how it be, like you attempt a makeup look and it's like, let me try that again, and it's just way better. I'm just going to use this pink from the Take Me to Brazil palette, and I'll show you guys that in a second. And I'm going to diffuse that with a clean makeup brush. This look is like really simple. It only took like 4 different shadows. And the Take Me to Brazil palette has been there for me in like all my endeavors. And I'm also using this Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. And this pink really didn't do nothing, but I thought it was. But here's me showing you guys, me thinking that it did something, but it really didn't. So I guess here's this for no reason. Look at that, doing absolutely nothing. Going on my eye, doing nothing. Looking like nothing. And then I'm using this Dusty O Shape Matters palette for this dark brown. And the second day I ended up actually making this a lot deeper, which I thought was like super nice. And for this day I had like a waterline thing going on too, but I don't think that was worth it. Just I think the clear underneath was how Meg does her makeup. I could be wrong, but her eyes seem more open. Anyway, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm taking this gold shimmery color, and I don't think I showed you guys the second gold shimmery color I did because I mixed 2 of them together to create the color you see on the other eye. And then I'm using this Revlon like glitter. It comes in a 2-pack. I don't know what it's called, but maybe I'm gonna link it for y'all. Don't worry, baby. I'm gonna link it. And then I'm using it, and I'm making sure while it's still wet, I can move it around so I can get that cut crease thing I was going for. And I just give it a really pretty look. And then now, y'all, I did my eyeliner so good in this part. Like, honestly, when I was doing it, I was just stressed, so I didn't think like it was that good. But me watching this back when I was editing, I'm like, wow, I'm about to do this in one little swoop. Ah, bam, look, wow. Y'all be doing y'all eyeliner like that. I know y'all don't. So yeah, I'm just gonna do my liner and then I'm gonna call it a day. So I think I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna get to me talking again. But I'm gonna see y'all again in a second. So here's me done and boom, I'm done now. Ooh, baby. Let me shut up now.
Okay, so we're gonna get started. I don't know how I'm really gonna talk through this because I'm running out of daylight. Here's the outcome of what everything turned out like. It's so bright and vibrant, and I just feel like this is gonna be such a look. There's some gotta be around my hairline because I wanted to get a little tacky before I went to apply the wig. I'm just trying to kill some time here because girl, I need to take some pictures. Like, I have to. So I'm going to even go in with my blow dryer on a cool setting and just do it for like a few seconds and then go ahead and put my wig on and see how much more work I have to do after I'm done. And that was good enough for me. So I'm going to throw her on. I'm going to use this Bluetooth. Y'all, can y'all tell I'm stressed? I'm gonna use this rat tail comb. I'm gonna feel better after I get pictures. I'm probably gonna give some more personality after that, but I really just cannot miss, son. I feel like I'm serving too much of a look, and I've been working on this all day for me to not get no picture. Yeah, so I don't know how much of a good time I'll be right now, only because I just am so focused on making sure that this is good. I did not spray this or nothing. Hold on. Yep, I didn't spray with no spray. Just realized that, so now I have to do that. See, there we go. This looks a lot better than what it looked like before. And then I kind of have these ear tabs already cut out, so I'm just trying to make sure that my ears are where they need to be until the wig is on. So I've got my Gotta Be Flex Insta Hold spray. I really don't think it's no different than Gotta Be, other than the packaging is in and it dry a little faster. That's it. So I'm gonna use this. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through this so we can come back and get started on the actual style. I look like a punk rocker. That's what I look like. Give me 2 seconds. So I'm gonna put on this elastic band. If I get this fucking hair out my eye, fuck. I'm gonna put on this elastic band. Oh my god, please leave me alone. I'll put on this elastic band and I'm gonna go put on my shirt because the hole in the shirt is just so tight that I need to put it on before I do my hair. This will give it some time for my hot comb to heat up and also my hair to set underneath this elastic band. Now that our outfit is on, I will tell you all about it later on because I don't have the time or the energy because I'm too busy trying to do my thing. Yeah, I really am too busy trying to do my thing. I can't. Well, I guess that's off now. So, shit. I'm going to go ahead and part this hair and just section off the bang. And then I'll come back when I have something else to say because I don't got shit else to say and now I'm stressed. So here's the bang part that I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just wrap that up and get this as much out the way as possible because it's gonna be time for me to start the updo. And listen, y'all, this ain't no full lace wig. This back of the wig is gonna look ridiculous, and and that just is what it is. Yeah, it's just gonna look ridiculous, and that's okay because it be like that sometimes. For edge control, I'm using the Sweetie Kiss edge fixer. I think it's Kiss. It's pretty Kiss. I talked through the damn lid. I don't have time. I don't have the time, and I'm mixing up my line. I feel like I just need a strong hold because I'm not trying to do this over and over again. Well, the baby hair that I'm going to have out is finished up. And I forgot that my scarf pops out over there. Let me go get it. Got it. Let me put this on. I look crazy, but it's going to be okay. Because I know it's going to come together.
I usually edit things like this out, but I need y'all to know that it took me 4 tries to put this fuck ass elastic band on. Just so y'all know that.
My hair is all separated. I'm about to start hot combing stuff upwards so I can get in the position of being in a ponytail. So I'm going to leave like a little section of the wig back here out. And then I'm going to like curl it at the end. But I just need something to anchor my wig down. I need to do something with this. Oh, I don't know where none of my shit is when I need it most. Fuck. If anyone's wondering where the hair is from, I can't really tell y'all because I ain't getting paid. I mean, I could tell y'all, but I ain't getting paid to tell y'all. So the last blonde hair I had is that same hair. I'm very nervous for this, but I'm just gonna do it. I don't know if I can talk this. I'm gonna stand up and just try to get everything upwards. Yeah, the back of this is gonna look ridiculous. The back of this is gonna look wild. But the front of it's gonna be good. The front is gonna look beautiful. The front is gonna look astounding. The front is gonna look good. So it's time to do the little bang in the front with the little piece hanging. I really don't think I can talk anymore because I really just have to focus on finishing up and being done before the sun goes down. So it's now about to turn to a voiceover. I'm calling executive decision, executive order. It's voiceover time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy that, whatever the fuck I say. So starting now, voiceover time.
So at this point, I was realizing that I wasn't gonna make the sun. Like it's something about knowing that you're not finna do what you plan to do, and just like there's nothing you could do about that, you know. It's just like I seen my window was open over there, and I could look over and see that the sun was fading, and I was nowhere near done. So that's why I went over into voiceover mode. But anyway, I'm gonna talk this through as much as possible. I separated the little piece that was hanging down, and I just put that over there, but then I really didn't even put it over there, so I had to do it again. And yeah, that's just how that was going. I'm surprised that didn't stress me out just yet, but maybe I wasn't at prime stress level yet. I just put it to the side. But this is me just going about to form the bang. This part takes the longest to me because I'm just really particular about how I want my things to lay and how I don't know, I just want everything to just be perfect. Like, I just want everything to look so good. And at the time when I'm doing these things, it's just like, this is fucking terrible. But me looking back, I did this bang over so many times, and I could have been like just put like bobby pinned it. And I'm like, nah, let me keep combing. Let me brush it one more time. Oh, there's something else, and I comb it up and I brush it up some more, and there's nothing else to brush up. Like, what am I brushing up right now? Why did I take that bobby pin out? Like, what am I doing? And that's just my life, you know. Now I'm gonna go ahead and flat iron that piece that I left out and just get that separated from everything else. So then after that, it was time to wrap around the bundle that I had dyed previously. And yeah, after this, I definitely saw that the sun was setting, and I tried to hurry up and was just trying to figure out other options for the day, but it just didn't come through. Like, it just didn't happen. So I'm about to switch over into the 2 days later from this day when I went to try again, and we were in a much better mood. So I hope you guys enjoy that.
So today is a new day, but I didn't think it was necessary for me to record all the beginning process and everything. So I did want to just finish up the new way I'm deciding to do this. It's not really much different than the other way, but I guess I have more time to like pay attention and like move things certain ways. So I'm gonna try to, this the back of my head, baby, look ridiculous. I'm really
Yeah, I just want to let you know the back of your head is ridiculous.
Thanks.
taking these pictures and then taking this off because yeah, the back of my head looks ridiculous. Somebody give me full lace wig me, please. Like, I'm begging y'all. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep pinning like how I was before. It is a new day though, and I'll probably explain that later on in like the outro. But we can just keep moving forward for now, so. So I'm just gonna consider this done. I'm gonna stop picking at it and stuff because there's just no reason to. I lied. Okay. Yeah, I need to stop picking at it because when you start like picking at things, it start falling apart. So it's just best that I stop doing it. What the fuck I'm doing right now? So for as for the back of my head, I'm just gonna use these these clip things, and I'm just gonna make it flat because yeah, at least in my pictures y'all can just mind. Let me do my lips and I'm gonna come back. Lips on. So this is cute. I just really feel like once I get pictures taken of myself, I'm gonna feel better because yesterday was just a complete mess. Like, it was just a mess. So I'm just hoping that I can take some bomb ass pictures and not get this hair stuck in here. I love that for me. Just take some bomb ass pictures and I'm probably gonna come back after to like get my final thoughts and everything. I'm sorry this wasn't a very fun tutorial. I just was really stressed because I just wanted this to be really perfect. And like, I hate doing recreations because I just feel like I gotta do exactly what they did. And I can be really hard on myself. Like, this could be like the best hairstyle ever. And I'd be like, it was alright. Like, it was okay. And it was the best one ever. So, I don't know, but girl, back my head look ridiculous. I'm gonna throw on some earrings and then go take some pictures. So I will be back. So this is the final look. It took a lot to get here. I guess now I can tell you guys what happened before now. So basically I got ready, I finished everything up, and I was like on a time crunch because, you know, me being the person I am, I like to take my pictures in the very last 30 or so minutes of sunlight. It just gets my skin right, and all the other skin I just like I look pale, and it just really doesn't do it for me like the last 30 minutes of sunlight does. And I guess it's my tip to I guess us light skinned girls, because I just like I don't look good in certain light. I like looking golden. I just really like me to look really golden. So whenever I don't look like that exact thing, or sometimes the sunlight can just like make my lashes go down or like shadow cast underneath my face, and I noticed that in the last 30 minutes or so, or you know, in the sunlight in the morning too. But am I gonna be up in the morning to catch the sunlight? No. So I gotta get the last 30 minutes, and I noticed that the shadow underneath isn't there in that, with the light beaming on me in that way. So that's really vital to me. It's just an all-around better time to get pictures. And so I missed that window, and when you miss the window of sunlight, because it's that like last 30 minutes, there is no more sunlight and you don't get no picture. So I didn't get no picture, and that was 2 days ago. So I had me a little breakdown. Yes, I did. I had me a breakdown, and then I got my shit together, and I said I'm gonna do it again. So here I am doing it again 2 days later, and I think we succeeded. I'll really be mad that I have to do things 2 times to get it right, but it's very wrong. I guess in like the YouTube community, it's very assumed that I get this right on the first try, and yeah, sometimes it takes me 2 or 3, and that's just life. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope one of them sees me. Like I hope one of them like get like talk about me, like Cardi the Stallion. Where y'all at? Like, come acknowledge me. I just posted my picture on Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, my Instagram is BEAUTYVIAJALEAH. You've seen the picture in the thumbnail. You saw how good I looked. So yeah, that's it for this look. I'm about to straighten the back of my head, and then I'm gonna dip because I don't want y'all to talk about me. So bye, beautiful.